Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the Mohegan Sun Arena here in Uncasville, Connecticut, as Premier Boxing and his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner in this interim world title bout, wearing red trunks with multicolored trim, fighting out of and representing his home of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He weighed in at a trim and ready 145.5 pounds. He is undefeated in his campaign in the ring with an outstanding record of 29 wins, no losses, one no decision, with 27 big wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the hard-hitting IBF #1 ranked welterweight contender, whose last 19 wins have all been by knockout.
Introducing the reigning, defending, undefeated IBF welterweight champion of the world, Jaron Ennis.
The opening bell rang and there was almost no feeling out process. Jaron Boots Ennis immediately began switching stances, firing quick combinations and forcing Xander Zayas to think every second.
And gentlemen, damas y caballeros, the time has come for the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing scheduled for the unified WBO and WBA 154-pound championship of the world, 153.5 pounds. Y su rival en la esquina roja, Puerto Rico's future of boxing, holds a record of 22 wins, no losses, with 13 wins coming by way of knockout. San Juan, Puerto Rico. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the undefeated, reigning and defending WBO junior middleweight champion of the world. Damos la bienvenida al futuro del boxeo en Puerto Rico, Xander Zayas.
Neither man looked interested in taking a backward step, and both continued to trade moments of brilliance until the final bell. When the fight ended, both fighters raised their hands with complete confidence, leaving fans, commentators, and judges with one of the most difficult scorecards of the year.
Your father said, and we were just talking about how if he comes forward, it ends early. Like, how do you think he's going to fight on Saturday night?
To be honest, I don't care how he fight. It don't matter what he do. We ready for everything. We had every style in camp, so it don't matter. Whatever he want to do, we can do it. So y'all know my slogan. We in it all like a robin. So that's what we gonna do.
That's a 2-belt world champion, career-long or almost career-long 154-pounder. But you've said all along, I'm levels above him. There's nothing he can do better than me. Why do you believe that?
Like I said before, he's a solid fighter. You know, he's a world champion for a reason. You know, but it just levels. You know, it's just levels, and I'm going to show come Saturday night and show my skills, my ability. I can't wait, yo. I'm trying to tell y'all, I cannot wait.
That's where this entire build-up reached another level, because the final press conference wasn't about fake smiles or polite compliments anymore. It felt like two undefeated champions had finally run out of reasons to be respectful. Eddie Hearn came out swinging before the fighters even spoke, practically guaranteeing that Boots Ennis was about to put on the performance of a lifetime. And I couldn't help laughing, because that's either legendary promotion or the kind of confidence that ages like fine wine or spoiled milk.
This is a massive moment for our team. This is a massive moment for Jaron Ennis. And these are great people as well. These are boxing people. This young man has lived in the gym with his father for years, decades. I want to thank the entire team, Everett, Ivan, Bozy. What amazing people. And it all comes together on Saturday night. It's only the beginning, because he's racing all the way to pound for pound #1 of the sport.
Then Todd Duboff fired right back, reminding everyone that Xander Zayas wasn't pushed into this fight. He demanded it. That's the part one keep coming back to. Nobody dragged either man into deep water. They both jumped in. Then Boots Ennis doubled down, saying it doesn't matter whether Xander boxes, pressures, or changes the script, because they've prepared for every version imaginable. Meanwhile, Xander's team refused to reveal a single detail. And honestly, I respect that. Why give away answers before the test starts? What really stood out though was the difference in personality. Boots looked like a man counting down the minutes until the opening bell, joking, smiling, telling fans not to blink because a knockout was coming.
To the fight, everybody's gonna say I'm the best 154 pounder in the world.
Boots, are they saying the same thing about you after the fight?
Most definitely. They going on Saturday night. They gonna be like, man, this kid is amazing. They gonna be like, yo, we never seen nothing like it. I feel like these guys can't do what I do, and they don't carry out like how I carry it. And I'm gonna show the world. Like, it's just really there's really levels. And on Saturday night, you will hear the words in the new.
Xander had a different energy, calm, focused, almost like he was watching everyone else get emotional while he quietly planned his response. That's why I loved the exchange when Boots brushed off the flat-footed comments and basically said, "We'll find out Saturday." No long speech, no unnecessary drama, just confidence meeting confidence head-on. And that's what makes this fight feel special. Both champions believe they're operating on a different level. Both camps are convinced they've solved the puzzle, and neither side sounds remotely interested in backing down. One man says there are levels. The other says he's already at the top. In boxing, somebody's confidence always survives. And somebody's confidence gets tested the hard way. That's why this isn't just another title fight. It's two futures colliding in real time.
Everything above everybody. I feel like I always make the adjustments, and that's what great fighters do. I'm not gonna sit here and take away credit from what he is as a fighter. He's a great fighter, and I've always said it. And Saturday night, I will prove why I'm better than him.
And that's where Boots Ennis quietly changes the entire conversation, because while the final press conference was filled with confidence, predictions, and both champions promising to prove they're the best fighter at 154 pounds, Boots' father sounds like a man who isn't interested in winning the press conference. He's interested in winning the fight. That's a different kind of confidence. What caught my attention immediately was how calmly Boots kept repeating that people still haven't seen the best version of Boots. We've been hearing that from trainers, sparring partners, and former fighters for months now. But when the man who's watched Boots since day one says it with a straight face, you start wondering if there's really another gear waiting to appear. Then he surprised me by giving Xander Zayas genuine respect instead of trying to tear him down. Boots admits Xander is a unified champion, admits he didn't have to take this fight, and even praises him for chasing greatness.
What does that mean for you when being on the opponent's side, when you see that, when you kind of, like, what does that behavior mean?
Well, I've been said that he was too big. He was going to move up anyway. So, you know what I mean? But he's taking a chance, you know what I mean? And he want to be great. So, I mean, like I said, I respect Xander for taking the fight. A lot of guys didn't want to fight me.
Right,
Yeah.
But talk about that respect, because he's a unified champion. He's not even just kind of a star alone. He's a unified champ, giving opportunity to a guy that a lot of people didn't want to.
And he didn't have to take the fight. He could have forced somebody else. So that's why I respect him. You know what I mean?
That's not weakness. That's the confidence of someone who doesn't feel the need to invent reasons to dislike the guy standing across the ring. I actually smiled when Boots talked about Xander being too big for the weight, because instead of treating it like some massive advantage, he almost shrugged it off. In his mind, size doesn't solve creativity, and creativity is exactly what he believes Boots brings that nobody can prepare for. Then he casually starts talking about collecting every belt in the division like he's making a grocery list. And suddenly you realize this camp isn't thinking about surviving Saturday night. They're thinking about what comes after it. Whether it's Sebastian Fundora, Virgil Ortiz, or anybody else holding gold, Boots sounds convinced they're all standing in line potentially. But that's exactly why this fight is so compelling. Xander believes youth, discipline, and size will carry him through. Boots believes the world still hasn't witnessed the complete version of Boots Ennis. One camp sees a coronation. The other sees the beginning of something even bigger. In 48 hours, all the predictions disappear and only the truth inside the ropes will matter.
Go for Boots. Boots on his game plan. You know what I mean? He do what he's supposed to do. Boots got so many different ways of fighting, man. Like I keep on telling people, they ain't seen the best Boots yet. And I hope Xander bring it out. Then they'll see.
Do you see like, does negotiations for Virgil Ortiz change after tomorrow if Boots were to become unified? Because now he's a unified champion.
Yeah,
before there were no belts.
Yeah, but I really can't say about that. We might move on to Vandor if you want to take the fight. You know what I mean? I don't know until after this.
That's what makes this fight feel so special. Every prediction, every breakdown, every confident statement from both camps is finally about to meet reality. Boots Ennis believes he's ready to prove he's the best fighter in the world. Xander Zayas believes this is the night he announces himself as the king of the division. Somebody's vision becomes history and somebody has to go back to the drawing board. That's why I want to hear from you. Who are you backing? Jaron Boots Ennis or Xander Zayas?